better. Catching up. Don't mind us. It's all about you. Welcome back. It's day 81. The time is 1:47. Joining me now is a man who's taught Glyn everything and everything about birds and keeping trim down below. It's the mild-mannered mumbler from Merseyside. It's Mikey! How are you, Mikey? Take a seat. Nice to meet you, Mikey.
And you, dude, and you?
How are things? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Really
okay. Good. First question I have to ask you in your own language will be this. Oh, good answer. How does it feel to be out after 11 weeks? It's almost like losing in the semi-final coming out after.
Yeah. It's a bit gutting not to be in the final after being there so long, but I'm just happy that it lasted so long. And I'm running on adrenaline.
Yeah, I bet you are at the moment. What have you missed most about from being in there?
All the madness. It was crazy while I was in there, and just, you know, random spare acts of craziness and madness. That was always the best part, and just doing weird tasks like, when would I ever be a majorette? And, you know what I mean? And the fact that I was actually good at majorettes is a bit worrying, but yeah, it was cool, stuff like that.
But it's a highlight of yours. Let's take a look at your first moments of freedom.
'When you actually walk down, you see how many people are cheering. Yeah. It's a different ball game, isn't it?
I know, it's so exciting.
That's
amazing.
Two weeks before the end, you go all-out war on almost every housemate. What were you thinking?
The smallest things became a big issue.
Where do you stand with Grace right now?
I'd really like to see her again.
I knew it! I knew it was real. If you were given the chance to go back in, would you?
No.
Are you serious about that?
I would.
You would?
Yeah.
How does it feel to be out when it's ending so soon?
A little bit gutted that I've come so far and not reached the final, but it's weird seeing normal people again.
What did you say to Grace when you were reunited?
I told her how happy I was to see her.
Do you want to go back in?
Yeah, I mean, bring it on, I say, yeah, I'm up for that. Bring it on. It's getting, like, ridiculous amount of text, but it's awesome to actually have a phone in my hand. Hey, Mom, you okay?
Okay. A great couple of hours since you came out. 3 questions into one. How did it feel seeing Grace? Are you going to see Grace again? And was there any potential with emotion?
Okay. It was wicked to see Grace.
Yeah.
And definitely see it again.
Yeah.
And there's potential to be friends with Imogen, that's all.
Yeah, you were lying on the bed stroking the hair.
Yeah, I did that with Glyn as well.
Oh, question 7 is any potential with Glyn. Now, we also saw you have a fiery side too, but it came from nowhere. That's the bizarre thing. I mean, you just had a terrible last week, didn't you?
Yeah.
Before I get your take on it, let's see it in action. I warn you, everyone, it's pretty terrifying.
I'm not going to be one of them people who goes in kicking off at the slightest thing.
Can I have a hug?
Hug?
Yes.
Can I have one after her, please, Mikey? Come on, Mikey. Do your stuff.
Mike, you got a bit angry.
As soon as someone has a joke with you, it's not funny no more. I don't want to know, babe. You say everything you're going to say to me now, and I'll say everything you're going to say to you. You shut your mouth then while I speak, yeah?
Don't tell me to shut my mouth.
Okay, close your mouth then. Don't do that, lad. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
don't raise a cue on my face.
Shut up yourself.
No, don't raise a cue on my face. I see what you're trying to do. Don't do it.
Scary, man.
Do you regret being a tad grumpy in the last week?
I've got no regrets, mate. I mean, whatever happened, I didn't go out to have arguments with people, but it's just sort of, it happened to come my way, and I was just straight talking and just ended up saying what I felt.
And also, I think you keep it bottled up that much for 10 or so weeks. Every now and again, it's going to come out.
Yeah, of course. I mean, but it's always over the slightest thing, and then it gets escalated because there's nothing else to argue over.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, just very briefly, what do you make of the twist? Do you love it? Do you like the fact you can go back in, and why would you want to go back in?
Okay, the twist is awesome. Yeah, just gonna see when you see everyone's faces in the house, like the housemates are just gonna be. The jaws are going to be on the floor.
Sure.
And, yeah, get me back in.
Why do you think you should go back in?
Because I just go nuts when I get in there and have a laugh and just go crazy.
Well, it's the second opportunity for you. What we do with all our evicted housemates, as you can see, we ask them to just put a message of support on the housemate they want to win on the light box. You can do yourself if you want, but you can do whoever you like if you would.
Okay.
For now, Mikey, everyone. Okay, well, Mikey's doing that, and we'll catch up with him in just a second. Let's speak to Marion right now. Marion, I'm going with Marion, what nugget? Mikey, what did you write over there?
Glimbo, dude, you're stylish, and the birds will love you.
Okay.
The highlights made you look a bit boring. How did you feel about that?
I don't play spin the bottle. I didn't want to kiss anybody. So I'm quite happy with being boring.